Hey guys, hope you're all doing fine. Today I'm going to be solving another problem from Leetcode, and it is problem number 2089, and it's called Find Target Indices after sorting away. Problem reads that you are given a zero-indexed integer array, nums, and a target element, target. A target index is an index I such that nums of I equals target. And it says return a list of the target indices of nums after sorting nums in non-decreasing order. If there are no target indices, return an empty list. The returned list must be sorted in increasing order. Okay, so basically it says that there is an array given which is not sorted, and we have to sort the array in increasing order. And there is a target element given, and we need to find out the indexes of the target element in the sorted array. So suppose this is an array, and of course it's not sorted, and suppose that target number is 3, and we need to find out what the indexes of the target numbers would be if we sort the array in increasing order. And when we sort the array, as you can see here, that the 3's end up in this position, and to the left of it are the numbers smaller than the target number. So these are the points. We know what the target is, and we have to return all the indexes of the target number, and we have to keep count of the target numbers, and finally we have to keep count of the elements that are smaller than the target number, since after sorting the array, all the numbers smaller than the target number would end up to the left of it. So we are going to be returning the indexes of these numbers in a vector, and what we have to do is we have to we have to keep track of what the first index of the target number would be. And if we know what the first index is, it's 2 in this instance, and we know how many target elements there are in the array, we can basically return all the indexes. So we're going to have to return all the indexes as a vector of integers. Excuse me. So we have to keep track of the first index, or the first occurrence. At what index does the target number occur first in the sorted array? So we're going to be pushing, or we're going to initialize the vector with just one number, and that is assuming at the first point that it is 0. This is the first index, assuming that there is at least one target element in the array. So we're going to traverse through the array, and one more thing here is that I of course have to keep count of the target elements. So if the number, or the current number, is smaller than the target, then there is one more number that would be at the left of the target elements. So the value of the first index will increment. So result vector 0 plus plus. and else if nums of I equal target, then we have to increment count. And since we know how many target elements there are, now if count is equal to 0, that means there are no target elements, then we return an empty vector. And if not, see here guys, I've already initialized an element which is the first index of the target element, target number, and this index kept on incrementing as we found smaller values than the target number. So we already have a desired index, so there are total count number of target elements, so now we have to loop through count minus 1 numbers since we already know one index. So we have to loop from I till count minus 1, and of course the indexes will be one after another since we're sorting their way, and of course all of them are the same number. And it's going to be okay, so this is result vector 0, right? So we're pushing in result vector of I plus, sorry, result vector 0, so the zeroth value of the 0th index plus the value of I, and that is it. So there was initially one index, that is the first index, and that was done and dusted through this loop, and we need to find out the remaining indexes if there are more than one target elements, and the value keeps on incrementing by 1. So this is what I did here. I is incrementing and the indexes are also incrementing, and then I just return the vector. That's it. Just run this. It looks right. And yeah, there you go guys. There's the problem, and it's a pretty easy one. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and please like, subscribe and comment on my video, and I'll see you next time.